right, Gina, thank you. We have talked about the game, and now it is time to talk about the other winners. Which companies had the best Super Bowl commercials this year?
So this year, a 30-second spot estimated at $7 million.
Wow.
For the millions of eyes on their product, obviously. And the goal is to get people talking. So which commercials from last night's game are people talking about? Here to tell us is Ken Bonham and Katie Fleming from National Marketing Agency. Is it Agital?
It's Agital.
Agital. Very good.
Well, thank you for waking up early with
we
that.
appreciate having you guys. It's always fun to talk about this. So let's go with the first one here.
So our first commercial.
We're just going to play part of that commercial.
I'm Michael Cera, and human skin is my passion, which is why I developed this. CeraVe. Oh, you didn't know? Can skin truly be this moisturized? Oh. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hilarious.
That's a good one. So we conducted a survey amongst our 500 plus employees at Agital to get a better sense of, from the best marketers, you know, in the nation, what ads were the best. And CeraVe was one of the ones that came up as the most unexpected commercial. It's the first time that they've done a Super Bowl commercial, and obviously was a little bit quirky and fun, but also positioned themselves really as kind of like this staple in the skincare industry, and did that very well.
And I think with the TikTok phenomenon of skincare, we've been seeing CeraVe products, and just the play on words with Michael Cera, I think, was a genius idea.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we saw a lot of stars in the commercials, so let's check out this one from Duncan.
Just slim.
I don't think you should do this. Last year, she came to my work. Now I gotta show her what I can do.
He's here.
Flack on the track.
What up, Bronx? For your consideration, here comes the Boston Massacre. The Donkeys. Touchdown, Tommy on them keys. Player coach.
Got it.
I'm open. And needs no introduction, my partner.
Sometimes it's really hard to be your friend.
You said you were gonna support me. Donkeys.
I love that one.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, it was so good.
Oh, touchdown, Tommy on the keys.
And then her saying, Tom, you can stay.
Yeah.
That's great.
This one, Dunkin' Donuts won our most memorable and most creative. I think reasons why one, it's very funny, right?
Yeah.
It's got that major star power, which we saw as a huge trend. And it just kind of spoke to their brand, spoke to that like humorous side of them, which felt very relatable, which felt like you understood where they're coming from, but had a fun creative
What
twist.
makes a good Super Bowl commercial? It's got to be, a lot of people love to laugh at them, of course.
Well, I think memorable and also having some sort of impact, which we saw a lot this year. You and I were chatting before this. I really liked Arnold Schwarzenegger
That
commercial
was
at State Farm.
fantastic, yeah.
I love the E-Trade babies. That was
So
pretty
cute.
cool. And then I really thought the NFL did a great job with their, it's not where you're born, but whether you're born to play.
Right.
Loved that commercial.
Yeah. We have one more from Google Pixel.
For many people with blindness or low vision, there hasn't always been an easy way to capture daily life.
One face cropped. Move your phone down. One face in frame. Hold for photo.
Dinner for one.
Hello.
One face and one pet in frame.
That was pretty impactful, too.
Yeah,
What did you guys
powerful.
like about that one?
Yeah, so I think the best thing about this Google Pixel ad is it really centered around humans, right? And I think oftentimes with tech industry, it's hard to get that like human focus. And that is so important in advertising today, right? To create that connection, that authentic storytelling and storyline is super important, and they did a great job with this commercial.
Very memorable.
Yeah. Tugging at the heartstrings.
So when you compare this year's Super Bowl to others in the past, how do you think it would rate? Just all in all.
That's a good question.
The one thing that I noticed this year over years past, I felt like there was a lot more celebrities involved. There's always celebrities that come
Right.
out, but the amount of commercials that had 2, 3, and 4 celebrities in them was pretty interesting to me.
Yeah.
I was listening to talk radio the other day, sports radio, and they were complaining that too many of the commercials we see before the Super Bowl on social media
That's
and
right.
whatnot, and it's not a surprise for a lot of people.
Yep, that's correct.
They're trying to get more runway out of it.
Right.
Yep.
It's the impact that they want to get out of the commercial. They
Right.
don't want the one and done.
Yeah.
So they're trying to get more PR and more of their name and what they're trying to get out there, trying to just get more runway, really.
Yeah, of course. They spend a lot of money.
Yeah,
Exactly.
some of them doing like the teasers. So
Yes,
maybe not the
yes.
exact commercial, but a portion or like a little preview version. I really like
was
that because that
previews.
gets you thinking, what's coming for the Super Bowl?
Yeah, and just as a reminder, everything we presented today was a survey amongst 500 employees around the country for Agital. We represent their Phoenix office. and this was our take on what our employees thought nationwide.
Fantastic. Well, thank you guys for joining us. It's always fun to talk about the other important part of the game.
All right, well, Valentine's Day is upon us, and if you haven't already made a reservation for Wednesday,